Hey guys, this is Jay Blue coming to another video, and today we're going to take a look at the Nintendo Gamecubes I've been modding, and a few things that you're going to need and a bunch of details about it. So first off, you're going to need Modchips, Xeno 2.0. There is a 1.0, but I believe they've stopped even making these. That's why I've kind of stopped modding them. And you're going to solder them to the points accordingly with the instructions given to you. You can find these online if they don't come with instructions, but why not? So there's a chip, and these are the solder points. There's 2 extra chips. And in a rare event, you may need an extra laser, just in case the consoles may be old, as if you're a modder or not, but I've never really encountered it. I just have a spare one. And also with any Nintendo product, you're going to need a Gamebit tool. I actually have 2 heads here, one smaller one and one bigger one, at 3.8 millimeters and 4.5 millimeters. And yeah, you can find these on eBay for a couple bucks. So basically, the Nintendo GameCube is going to need a mod chip. You're going to need it installed on the points accordingly, like I showed you. And I just wanted to show you guys a few things. So like, for example, this is a burnt mini DVR. Now GameCube, Nintendo didn't allow us to basically play full DVDs when they came out. So they designed their case not to be able to fit it in, and I believe another third-party company came in out of nowhere and started selling Ice Cube shell cases, which actually allows you to fit them in if you have your console modded. Now, since I don't, like I said, I'm just going to show you guys. So this is for a mini DVR. Let's just take a look at the screen here. See me plugged in, guys. There we go. So as you can see, it just auto-loaded. I just kind of forgot to put the cables in. And you'll be able to play your game right off the hop. And that's how they should be. But another event too, so just for example, let's just load Smash Brothers full-size DVD. As you can see, the laser is reading, and it loads. So just like that, they do boot automatically. Now here's another catch too, the petimeter. So once you install these mod chips, they're not designed to basically read burnt discs. The mod chip itself actually jumps the region code so that it's allowed to just play the actual ISO off a disc. So basically, from all the consoles I've done, I actually so first off, the petimeter might start at like 230. I didn't measure them prior to me getting these consoles, so I don't know, but I did measure it prior to after I've installed the mod chip. I had to lower the petimeter down on each of these consoles, so accordingly, just so they can read the discs. Now this one's set at 187. Now the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because you're going to wonder why you're going to have to change your petimeter. The original game discs itself from GameCube have a lot of like silver on the actual original discs. So basically the information transfer is lesser than you would actually require from the laser requirements. And if you notice that burn discs are purple and they are contained a lot of dye in it, so you're going to need like a stronger laser basically for it. So the information retention, basically you would have to increase its laser capacity or reading power, I guess you could say. So like the other ones too, like the other consoles I have here, they're set to different petimeter levels. For example, this one's at 241.5. This one's set at 201. This one's set at 219.2. So they all vary. Now I've read and did a lot of research on this. And a lot of people say from 230 to go down all the way from there to 150. And like I said, I'm not exactly sure. I've never had the error. I've always just incrementally lowered my petimeter down really slowly. And you're gonna have to be really sensitive about it because it does change the variable numbers. So I'm just gonna show you guys this, where it actually is. So right under here, you're gonna see this petimeter here. You're gonna have to measure, I believe, from this point to this point. Not exactly sure, but you might have to look that up again. But from this point to this point has to be measured with a petimeter. So from 230 stock, you have to drop it 5 increments every time until it starts reading a disk. So theoretically, you're gonna have to boot it every 5 increments to test and make sure that your burnt ISO works. Now, to burn the ISO, you basically just burn them at the slowest speed, or 4 to 8 times. I believe 4 times is good. For the DVRs, you'd have to burn them at two times, since they're slow reading anyways, and it's just better like that, just so it would have lesser errors. But other than that, yeah, burn the ISO directly. And like I said, it should auto boot with mini disc, mini DVR, or a full-size DVD. There shouldn't be any issues with that. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. It's not that hard. You're only going to need the Modchip and a multimeter, this mini screwdriver basically to mess around with the petimeter, and of course the Xeno Modchip. But they don't, like I said, they don't make them anymore. If you can find a supplier that still makes them, that's cool too. I've kind of stopped modding these, but yeah. In conclusion to this video, this is the last of these guys I'm actually doing. I think these guys are going to be sold within the week. So, but other than that, yeah, as far as the GameCube console is, that's how you mod it and play ISOs on it. I basically archived all the games from A to Z and have these consoles left for myself. So yeah, like I said, I hope all these details help, and I hope you guys like it. See you guys later.